Here is your syllabus for the summer session for TCH 210. I'm just going to take you through it because it is really important that you understand in detail what is expected of you during this really short 6-week period. So I am your professor, Kyle Miller. My office is in DeGarmo, number 237. Because it is the summertime, I am in and out and not on a consistently regular basis, and I'm sure for the same of you, a lot of you are out of town or working jobs during the day, so it probably isn't convenient to schedule or to have regular office hours for you to come in. So I just do them by appointment. Usually everything can be worked out over the phone if you want to call me or if you just want to email me, but I'm more than happy to set up a time to meet with you if you would like to meet face-to-face. That is my office phone, and you can leave me a message, but I do suggest that you stick with my email because I will respond to that within a day. So this is TCH 210, Child Growth and Development. The format is completely online, and although this is pretty much the syllabus that's our contract for the summer, this is also subject to change. So if we do need to make some corrections, whether it be for certain assignments or for points, I do put that in there just to kind of save myself in knowing that there might be some modifications made for this, but for the most part, this is what we'll be dealing with for the summer. So the course overview this is going to give you kind of foundational knowledge on child development theories and concepts. We really work from thinking about research findings, and you will be an active participant to take those research findings and theories and apply them to the real world. It talks about the relationship to realizing the democratic ideal, which you will see in most of your syllabi, and then it goes into the objectives and outline. So as you can see here, it has listed A, B, and C, and these are the main objectives from the department that we are meeting with this course. So you will be able to, at the end of this course, compare and contrast the various aspects of the child development theoretical base of information. So you'll be able to compare all of the different types of theories and know their strengths and limitations. For B, you will be able to explain from a perspective of diversity the patterns found in the development of children in the following domains: physical, socio-emotional, and cognitive. And then for C, you will be able to apply developmental theory, knowledge, and diversity to children in classrooms and their social worlds. And you'll do that through online videos or your own site observations. For this course, it is divided up into 5 different modules, and these will be available to you on ReggieNet. So Module 1 just provides you with how we go about studying child and adolescent development, really just the basic issues and theories. Module 2 focuses on physical development, so that's brain development, physical growth, development of motor skills, as well as we talk about some of the contemporary issues that we're dealing with in the health domain. For Module 3, we focus on cognitive development. This is really the thinking, the problem solving, and the mental processes children bring to learning. And we focus on the theorists Piaget and Vygotsky, as well as some behaviorism and a model called information processing. We then flip over to the emotional side of development, and we talk about children's attachment, temperament, emotion, self-control, motivation, as well as their social development. So understanding others, relationships with peers, and morality and the development of that. For the very end in Module 5, we talk about how children really do not develop in a bubble. In fact, there are many environmental and contextual influences that guide their development. So we focus on families, we focus on other external influences, school-family partnerships, we talk a bit about media and policies, and all of the ways in which these could both help or hinder children's development. So as it says here, these modules are all available to you on ReggieNet, and I have another video to help you find all of these locations. And the modules will be released to you throughout the summer course. So I'll be starting with Module 1, and you'll have access to that. And then halfway through week 1, I will introduce Module 2 and continue to grant you access to those modules. I do not just release them all at the same time, because I do want you to still, although you can work at your own pace, I want to make sure that you are devoting enough time and attention to let yourself process and really understand the concepts before you move on to the next module. As I've sent you before, the required materials are just the textbook, Bergen and Bergen, Child and Adolescent Development in Your Classroom, as well as there might be a few other readings that I will post for you on ReggieNet, and I'll let you make you aware of those if that happens. For the required assignments, this goes through the clinical observations and reports that is worth 70 points. And this has to be completed, as you can see here. This assignment must be completed. If it is not completed, you will receive an F for your course grade. And this is a requirement of the department, and it doesn't matter what semester or section you're in, you have to do this assignment in order to pass the TCH 210 course. Because we're not face-to-face, this will rely heavily on online discussions and professionalism, and that is worth 60 points of your grade. So you really get for each week you get about 10 points for participating in the online discussion forums, and I'll show you how to do that later. 10 points a week, usually 5 for making a post, and 5 for responding to another student. It's important to know that these posts are due each Thursday by 11 p.m. and then you must respond to a student's post by Sunday night at 11 p.m. So those are the important times to remember. You can always do it ahead of time, but those are the deadlines. I will not just assess you on whether or not you completed this, but how meaningful your posts and response are. So make sure that it's much more important to think about the quality of response rather than just going through the motions. Another big part of this class is putting together a web page with a group that talks about social challenges faced by students. So that could be bullying, autism, ADHD, familial abuse, stress, depression, conduct disorder. And this is not an exhaustive list. So I'm going to kind of take an inventory of what people are interested in, and you'll be assigned to a group of about 4 people. And you will be putting together this web page throughout the summer course. So you do not have to meet face-to-face, but you will be required to somehow connect with each other and really divide and conquer for the list of all of the information you'll need to include on that topic. For instance, if you're doing bullying, basic information about it, the effects on children's achievement in school or cognitive development, maybe physical and social development, comparing different groups and individual differences, whether it be across age, between gender, across different racial and ethnic groups, and really the importance of the issue from various perspectives. So why should schools care about this? Why should teachers care about it? Why is this important for students and parents? And then also thinking about problem solving and strategies for dealing with the issue at kind of a school-wide level. Also during the summer session, I will be checking in to make sure that you are both reading the material as well as viewing the PowerPoints through quizzes. So there will be a quiz available for you to take at the end of each chapter. These quizzes are given online on ReggieNet and consist of usually 1 or 2 multiple choice, possibly some true-false, and then some short answer questions. You'll be able to access each quiz along with once you've completed the module, and then you can just submit it online, and then I will be able to review them, grade them, and I will send you feedback straight on to ReggieNet. So that usually takes me, after you've submitted it, usually about 2 or 3 days to get you feedback on that. Here is a grading scale. It's important to know that you need to get a 92% or above for an A, 83% or above for a B, and then going down to a C, D, or F is 64% or below. And as you can see, there is the points for a total of 250. And make sure that you are doing all the reading assignments and any video clips or articles or anything that I might have linked within the PowerPoints. This really just provides you with a better understanding of the material, as well as it will really kind of amplify what you're able to do on the discussion forum. Late assignments. So assignments are due by 11 p.m. on whatever date is specified. I will accept late assignments. However, there will be 5 points off for each day that the assignment is late. So please make sure you get them in on time, or if there's something, if you know ahead of time that something's going to be happening, you can work it out for me, but it needs to be done before the due date. Since the quizzes are available online and you have plenty of time to take them, I do not give makeup quizzes. Everything will be submitted electronically, as you can see here. So basically anything's on your computer, you just upload it straight to ReggieNet. If you take handwritten observation notes, You can either type those up and submit them, or you just scan them into your computer and submit them to me, but I do not need hard copies of anything. Just remember that your written work needs to be of professional quality. Make sure you are proofing your work for spelling, grammar, sentence structure, and make sure you are citing where your work is coming from. So if this is not your own idea or your own words, make sure you're citing that reference. I do take plagiarism very seriously, so make sure that you are just honest about where your work is coming from. I do find every semester people just kind of borrow material from a lot of online sites, and it's pretty easy for me to just cut and paste into Google what you've written to see if it comes up at another site. So please don't be that person who borrows somebody else's ideas. I'm just really interested in your own organic thoughts about this course. Communication to me is really important, whether it be with me or other people you're working with, as well as your classmates. If you are emailing me, please be professional about this. It should say, Dear Kyle, or Dear Dr. Miller, but it should start with some type of introduction. Make sure you're writing out all words in your email and that you are signing it. I know this might sound really silly to some of you, but every semester I'll get some interesting emails that are just like, hey, what's going on with this? And I probably won't respond to you because I will treat you in a very respectful manner when I email you, and I expect the same from you when you try to communicate with me. Disability concerns, if there are any issues, please just let me know, or the office can let me know, and I can accommodate any one of your needs. Even if you do not fall under eligibility for disability concerns, if there are issues with just your learning style or not really fully understanding based on the format of this course, please just let me know, and I can help you out as much as possible. So after you've reviewed the syllabus, make sure you take the syllabus quiz that is on ReggieNet. As soon as it is released, it just goes over, I think it's 5 or 6 questions just on kind of the content of what's on the syllabus, just to make sure that you know all the details of the course.